What makes your part of the country unique?
I would say, well, first of all, it's the capital of Canada, and it's truly a bilingual city. And I think it's a combination of a small town atmosphere. At the same time, politically, it has such a major impact on what happens in all of Canada and around the world.
Ottawa unique. I would say it comes from being right at the border of two provinces, that you get the cultures of two great provinces, the languages. There's nowhere else in the country that really merges the two so successfully in terms of French and English in Ottawa.
The fact that we have the Rideau Canal, we're lucky, and hopefully it freezes over this year.
Well, I came back from a conference the other day and I saw the sign that said Ottawa is like Canada in one city. And I think that's one of the things that makes Canada unique, because you can literally see people from all over the country in all walks of life right here. So in a way, it's a very Canadian thing that we all live together, we all have to get along, and that's one of our strengths, I think.
Well, Ottawa is city-based, but also country. You can escape the city just by going to Gatineau Park. I like Ottawa just simply because it's quieter than most cities, and we have all these amazing things that are happening here in the national capital. So that's why I like living here.
I think what's magical about it is that it's very subtle and it's very elusive. So there are many wonderful places here that people don't really know about, and you kind of have to discover on your own. So that's kind of like it's like hidden gems, I would say.
I think the multicultural society is amazing. Also, the fact that for me, because I come from Europe, I think that it gives me a European vibe, and it's something that you cannot actually find elsewhere in Canada. So for me, that's amazing.
I love Montreal very much. Montreal is my favorite city in Canada because I love the multicultural here. Yeah, I love all the construction, buildings, everything here. I love Montreal so much. It's quite different from another city.
Yeah, no, Quebec is pretty special. I'm assuming it's partly to do to the fact that it is a francophone province, Montreal in particular, I can't speak for the rest of the place, but what makes Montreal unique is there's lots of things. The municipal government invests in things for the residents that tourists can enjoy too. It's not the other way around. We don't build things we do. Old Montreal's sort of pretty touristy, but we don't specifically do things just to attract tourists. It's for Montrealers, and when people come, they realize, it's a pretty cool city, I'll come back. We have, I think we're second in North America for tourism after New York City, so that's a pretty cool thing.
I don't know, I like the public transportation. I like we have Communito, Big C, the nature, the parks, and the festival. I love the festival, the free festival. It's unique for Montreal especially.
I think Montreal is very unique. It's very unique to Canada. I like the French influence here, the Quebecois. Everything about it is so good and so cute, and the food is amazing. The people are super nice. Yeah.
My part of the country, it's French speaking. That's very unique. The people are so lovely. That's also lovely unique about Quebec, I guess.
It's unique because of the diversity. Just here, when I work, I can see that almost everybody is different, and it shows that everyone can be accepted wherever they are from. So, yeah.
And here in Ontario, I think is the economic power of the country. So we need to keep doing that. When you go through the border and then you see the Welcome to Ontario open for business, and I love that, and that's Ontario. So that's what's unique here, business, and I love that.
I believe it's beautiful. The people, the multiculturalism, just everything. It's just beautiful around here. We got the lake shore over here. Go up there and there's forest, there's farmland. It's just, you get everything you want over here. So, yeah.
I love Oakville. I really enjoyed the city and how people are happy to be outside. We are in a very in a city that is very, it's a way of danger. We are secure here, and when we compare with Quebec, that's what my husband mentioned. We see how the economy here is growing, and that's what we love the most. That's what we came here to be part of this growing economy.
I think it's just a nice place to live with like the lakeshore, where it's also like connected a lot to like the city, where like the city where you can just take the GO train, but also like experience like more of like more suburban life, and especially with like lakeshore, it's just like very nice place to live in terms of like uh, the environment and everything.
Well, I mean, I grew up here, but I went to school in Ottawa, and if I mean, I'd like to end up back there at some point. So I'd just say like Ottawa is a very, very multicultural city, with a lot of, like they've got many educational institutions there. So I think it's a great hub for like people of all ages and socioeconomic levels as well. So I think what makes Ottawa special is just that melting pot of all different types of people that gather around, like internationally for school and for jobs and whatnot. So yeah, I like Ottawa for that.